I have a task for you before we start driving.
Okay.
Okay. For every state we go through, I'm gonna read you a poem from a poet born in that state, okay? And you're gonna rate them on a scale from 1 to 10. Okay, so we're in Missouri right now.
Are we?
Yes, we are. By the way, we're in Missouri right now. So I'm gonna read you an excerpt from The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot.
Okay.
T.S. Eliot was a modernist poet from St. Louis, Missouri. 1 to 10.
Okay.
A heap of broken images where the sun beats, and the dead tree gives no shelter, the cricket no relief, and the dry stone no sound of water. Come in under the shadow of this red rock, and I will show you something different from either your shadow at morning striding behind you or your shadow at evening rising to meet you. I will show you fear in a handful of dust.
I'm supposed to give you my reaction?
Just a scale 1 to 10, a rating, thoughts?
I'd say a 7 or an 8.
7 or an 8.
Picture in my mind of what it is to go from where there's lots of trees and such to kind of more of a, it seemed like a more deserty.
So I'm also going to read it from a poet from Kentucky, since we drove through Kentucky. This is a poet from my generation named Jack Harlow. This is from his song Denver. Walking past the homeless in a Rolex. Just got off the stage on the Today Show, and I basically felt soulless. Years go by and I keep saying I'm gonna use my phone less, but I should just be phoneless. Ignorance is bliss, and so is being underground. 'Cause it was fun when we were known less. Sorry, that's cliche, I know I'm so blessed. But Jason keeps on telling me, say yes. And truth be told, I know he knows best, but I don't want to do no press.
Score again?
Yeah.
I'd give that a 3. Maybe as contemporary as that is.
I just walking past the homeless in a Rolex.
Well, that was the only part that was some redeeming. The rest of it was all about him. About what he wants to do less and expect everyone else to do less. You know?
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair, actually. I never thought of it that way. What snack did you get at the gas station?
Dill, pickle, Vlasic dill pickle, no less. Biggs sunflower seeds.
Nice.
And not too much sodium.
No, you don't need to look at that.
Lots of dietary fiber.
Oh, don't look at that. Where are we headed?
No carbs.
Where are we headed?
We're heading to St. Louis.
Oh my god, I'm in Omaha, and I just drove for so... Oh, you're really sorry. Oh my god. I drove so long. Dad, say, oh my god, it's Omaha.
Oh my god, it's Omaha.
Look at this scary little man. Scary little man. Don't hit me. I don't know, it's pretty... Oh, I see what you mean. We are in the hotel, getting ready to visit my old youth pastor who lives here in Nebraska, not in Omaha, somewhere else, I think. And we're getting steak, bro. I'm so excited. I literally think I got sunburnt in the car driving. Also, you're propped up diagonal because you're on a tissue box and there's nowhere else to put you. But you're looking so comfy there. You're doing so good. I think tomorrow we're heading to one of the Dakotas because my dad also wants to see, well, obviously we're gonna see Mount Rushmore, and then I think he wants to see something called Devil's Tower, which I think is close by. So we're gonna go there. Yeah, we decided to go north because we didn't really want to drive through Texas. So that's how we ended up in Nebraska. And we wanted to visit our friend because he moved so far away. My hair is not super clean, but that's okay. Gonna give a little bit of this. This is the fit. And yeah, I think we have to go, so. I'm not gonna take you with us because he has a baby and I don't really want to show his baby on the vlog.
The next day.
This is our Nebraska poem by Willa Counter. How sure a thing is beauty, I cry, no board can slay. No wave nor shock despoil her, no ravishers dismay. Her warriors are the angels that cherish from afar. Her warders people heaven and watch from every star.
Sorry. Like a 6, maybe.
Really? We're on our way to Mount Rushmore today. And Devil's Tower.
Say goodbye. Leave it all the fire.
My dad's on the phone. I think we gotta climb some stairs. But yeah, it's pretty lit. It's you can't see it yet. I don't know what I'm showing you. This is where we're at. And that's them. Okay, Dad. Any first impressions?
It's very presidential.
Yeah, very historical.
I don't know why. They seem to have in common that they're all presidents. Did you notice that?
Wait, I did actually notice that. What else did we notice that was kind of strange?
They're all white men.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, now that you say that.
And look at John Lennon. No.
Did you just call that man John Lennon? John Lennon?
Not the other Lennon. The other Lennon.
Dad, there's no one named Lennon on this memorial.
Oh no, he looks like the communist.
Oh god, they're gonna kick us out again.
We've been here earlier. We just rushed more.
My dad's at Mount Rushmore and he's taking a picture of this tree.
Cool.
We're leaving now.
Thumbs up. Two thumbs up.
10 out of 10. I'm glad we saw that.
Yep.
People complain that it's too small or that's underwhelming. I don't know. I feel like it was pretty cool.
Yep. Let them try to make a
Yeah, you try and carve your face into a big rock like that.
try.
Yeah, just try.
You'll appreciate it.
Yeah, then you'll understand. It's sick. Look at those guys. My dad filmed a TikTok for me. Turned out pretty good. That's on TikTok. Go run it up. Gentlemen!
Someone's got to fix our flag up.
Oh shoot, yeah, why there's... It's because everyone hates us. Do you need to go to the gift shop and get a sweatshirt?
Oh yeah.
That looks great. Yeah.
Chain. Drove a little slick car to Timber with the static on her brain. She's a little burner, gonna throw you to the flame. Little ticking time bomb, gonna blow us all away. Take the time to waste a moment.
Thing you ever heard? Spearfish.
The next day.
We're leaving Spearfish today. My dad hated it here. And he did not like anywhere we went to dinner. And he hated the hotel I chose. And he hated the town I chose.
Not true.
And he hated the route I chose to get to the town I chose.
True.
So you're saying you'd come back to Spearfish? Yeah. Me when I lied. Yeah. Yeah, so we're leaving Spearfish and we're going to Jackson today. We're not going to Yellowstone today, or we're going tomorrow, but we are getting to Wyoming today. Well, we're gonna get to Wyoming in like probably 10 minutes because we're like right on the border. But we're gonna try and get to Jackson, Wyoming today. So, girl, although I have to fix this piece of my hair. 7 hours. That's not freaking bad at all. But, I mean, you guys saw Mount Rushmore. Very cool. I'm very glad we saw that. And we saw John Lennon.
Vladimir.
I don't think it was Vladimir Lenin either is the thing.
You look like
Okay, that's not what the name of the plaque says.
either. That would be kind of awkward.
Okay, but you would have said, hey, that looks like Vladimir Lenin. You wouldn't have just said Lenin. Yeah. That's my dad's breakfast.
Sausage in a cup.
Yep.
Nobody here.
There's no one here. We are the only ones on the road.
This is post-apocalypse.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe something happened in Spearfish last night.
Maybe there's no one left. No, there comes someone.
Oh, yeah, there's a guy. On our way to Devil's Tower. Oh, are those cows? Yeah.
Devil's cows.
The Devil's cows.
It's a devil's truck, dude.
Yeah. It's the Devil's truck right here. The devil moves slow, but he works quick. That's where we're going.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
This is the filming site and the crucial plot element of this movie my dad likes called Close Encounters of the Third Kind, about aliens. So that's Devil's Tower, and that's a bunch of little buffalo. That guy's about to have a close encounter of the buffalo kind. Did you know that the Devil's Tower is distant cousins with the Missouri Butts?
I like the Devil's Tower. I think that sounds better than someone's butt.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it was really loud, so I didn't want to use it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
writing letters,
Remember when we
leaving
rode
salt
on the,
companies, the
cars?
communication.
Are you saying it looks like Radiator
He
Springs?
writes salt in Chicago,
look at
owned by
that.
the store. St. Clair, just up the river from Detroit.
You gotta say ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
I'm gonna read you your South Dakota poem, okay? Even though we were there like a long time ago. Catherine D. Tillman, 1902, from South Dakota. This is called At Anchor. My bark, so tempest-tossed in days of youth, hath anchored now in seas of heavenly truth. And peace ne'er found in pleasure's wanton ways, now gently hallows all my passing days. The work unblessed because an idol made, down at the cross my soul at last hath laid. Scale 1 to 10.
10.
How about like rhyme scheme and like
Well, it's
lyric?
old English, so you kind of
It's actually from 1902. Older English, I guess.
calling Calvary awful for what Christ had to do there for us. Yeah, I liked it.
Okay, nice. That was a 10. This is an individual by the name of Ryan Charles out of Wyoming. He's a lyricist. This is called Cowboy Killer. Look, she that beautiful face, wanted all over. Put the smoke wagons on ya, and then she'll ghost ya. Bye-bye, partner. Kill more outlaws than Billy the Kid. A real bandit, darling, now that's true grit. A gypsy dolly, gotta watch her tricks. You better pray to the Lord that she lets you live.
What was the low score for yesterday?
3.
Oh my god.
No, that was like a metaphor for like she's a killer queen. That vibe. She's like she'll break your
Didn't
heart.
feel it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Art is subjective, but that's all very good.
I woke up with the same dark feeling, head on the ground and my thoughts on the ceiling. Another dream where the light is burning out, and I don't know what to chase, my hope is erased. I look at myself and I don't know my own face. Just got fixed and I'm already breaking down.
We pulled over like a mile back, and this chick asked to take our photo, and she took our photo, and then we drove for like 2 minutes, and we watched her get pulled over by the popo.
How do I feel when my wounds aren't healing? Why do I stop when I start believing I must be doing this all wrong? Should be happy, but I'm searching for the reasons why. Puts my head in overdrive.
His name's Roxy? How do you know? Oh, I see. I'm here to watch over you. That's scary. I'm back in a hotel bathroom, but now we're in Jackson, Wyoming. It is not the same Jackson in the song I've recently discovered. It's a little like ski resort town, except it's summer, so not as much skiing going on. It's very cold here, that's why I'm wearing a sweater. It was so hot in Nebraska, but it's like kind of cold here. We're going to Yellowstone tomorrow, is where we're going. Switching to this mirror. And then after Yellowstone, like in the morning, I don't actually, are we driving to Reno? Stop in Idaho Falls. Just because he wants to check it out, because he hasn't been there in a long time. He used to be stationed there. Nuclear Power Training Unit. Where he would practice for hunting of Russian, nuclear weapons?
Nuclear training units.
Nuclear training units.
I'm kidding.
He's kidding.
It was supposed to be simulated submarine.
Simulated submarine. And when he was working out there and he'd have breaks, there was 1 week-long break he had where my mom came from California to visit, and they went to Jackson Hole. And now we're here all these years later. My mom's not here though, which is sad. Just girly things.
Are you interacting with someone?
No, I'm vlogging. I'm interacting with everyone and no one at the same time. It's a digital age.
Did they ever get a chance to talk?
No, I just talk. Just me. Yeah. No, my dad be talking to himself and I think he's talking to me, and then I say what? And he doesn't answer. I'm like, oh, okay. Never mind.
Are you paying attention?
back at Thai Plate because it looks cuter. And I just like the aura.
I am mad because I don't know what you use me for. I've been looking for so long in America. Throw my hands in the air.
Breakfast.
And I think, I don't know. I'm gonna ask my dad. Dad, which one do you think? Fishing guy or kayak guy?
Fishing guy.
Fishing guy. We are on our way to Yellowstone. We've been in the car together for like 30 hours, I'd say. And you know, oh, that's pretty. Scale 1 to 10, how are you feeling?
10.5.
10.5, any qualms?
And
Yeah. He drove all day yesterday. I didn't drive at all. I thought you could swim in Yellowstone. I thought it was like a jacuzzi. So that may be my one qualm. Kind of disappointed
It's
about
a
that.
rich kid game, didn't grow up with the throne. It's all it really is. I was searching for something as I watched you run. I was sad when you said that you never really wanted some. Were you looking for someone? As I watched you go, I am mad because I don't know what you use me for. Always talking about one day in America.
there's all of the pools of hot water that you can look right into and see how the hot water really makes it very clear, because there's absolutely no life that can survive. Not to mention, I think there's sulfur in them as well. They actually might smell a bit. So we'll see what that looks like here shortly.
Yeah, very clear water. It looks like Aquafina. Ah! Oh yeah, bro, it's warm. If I was a witch, that's where I'd brew my witch's stew. You're telling me that's not a jacuzzi?
Smell it?
Yeah, it smells like boiling eggs.
Yeah. A little sulfur there for you.
That is steamy. It's so blue. I want to live in there. And we are gonna see the geyser blow up, but we had to get snacks first because it doesn't blow up until like 1:56. So now we're zooming back over because it can be 10 minutes early or 10 minutes late. But we got a pickle, we got some snack wraps, and apparently my dad likes Celsius. My dad's a Celsius drinker. What do you think that says about him? Comment down below. What flavor do you get?
Orange.
He gets orange. Comment down below, is that an American bison or a buffalo?
Apparently the rules about this being dangerous in here doesn't apply to
Yeah,
bison.
we're not allowed to go over there, but he is allowed to go over there. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Because it's like saying buffalo from buffalo. Buffalo, other buffalo from buffalo. And buffalo is another word for like it annoys you. Like you can annoy someone.
So buffalo from buffalo, buffalo.
Other buffalo,
Other
buffalo.
buffaloes, buffalo.
Yeah.
But you have to say from in there.
No, because like,
It's like a
buffalo,
from.
buffalo. It's like the adjective for the kind of buffalo. The kind of buffalo is the buffalo from buffalo. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Actually, that's an American bison. Oh my god, he is so cute. I want to take him home. Wow. Yay!
Put it forward that none of us will ever have the opportunity. I'm going to take my friends there because I get to give that to people that I.
We are at what is called the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. Not to be confused with the other one. And there's like 2 sets of falls. This one is the lower falls. My dad wants me to go over there and I'm really scared. I'm very scared. Oh yeah, it's not like you could fall over. We are on our way back up from the lower falls. And we have to go up all this. We made it to the top. We're feeling super good.
Yep.
That was easy,
Easy peasy.
light work. And
Don't let them fool you. There's no escalator at the
yeah,
bottom.
you get down there, there's no way back up except the stairs. So that was pretty lit. I think I'm gonna drive now. We just got to Idaho Falls. This is our view. Pretty stunning. We're gonna go drive around because my dad used to be stationed here like 8,000 years ago. And
More like 30,
okay, more like 30,
close to 36 years ago.
36 years ago, like when Jesus was walking the earth. What did you do here?
I was learning how to operate nuclear power plants.
Yeah, he was learning how to operate nuclear power plants here in Idaho Falls. So we're gonna go find where he used to work. This is just where they lived. Never mind. I don't even know why I'm talking to you guys because I don't know anything.
Like I know we weren't on this side. I remember it being, so if you take this 20 and then she says Arco, it's roughly where.
My dad called his old roommate and he gave him the address. So now we're going. How do you feel? Alive? He feels so alive.
I'm revitalized. I'm resurrected by this experience.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny that we found this place again.
Yeah. And it's funny that your old roommate answered. Oh, they do have falls.
Yeah, it was this one. It was a two-story place. This is it. That's it.
In for the night. We found my dad's old crib. I'm eating this panda on the bed. He's doing whatever he's doing over there.
Put my hat back on because you got me on video.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, forehead reveal.
The next day.
Idaho, bro. I haven't been filming that much because it all kind of looks like this. Oh, look over there. Looks,
More sagebrush over there.
yeah. Let's look back over here.
There's water.
Wow. 28 miles from Nevada, so I'm gonna do our Montana and Idaho poetry for my dad to review. And I'm gonna start with a lyricist out of Montana called Overtime. The song is called Hunger in My Stomach. Why are you laughing?
Kind of hungry. So they're working that you can get hungry.
The soul, you know?
Hungry heart.
A brain that's hungry for knowledge. I got a wallet in my pocket, $1 for my soul. Praying for tomorrow, living on the road. This hunger in my stomach is keeping me alive, avoiding every moment that I gotta say goodbye. I'm a rock star and a modern day outlaw. We're at war if you're praying for my downfall. I know I'm chosen, I'm open to any omen. A showman, and my component is that I'm a broken poet. I'm a rock star and a modern day outlaw. We're at war if you're praying for my downfall.
Well, I kind of like that he's being open and transparent about his situation.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a 5.5.
5.5, okay.
What I like about it is that he would only sell his soul for $1.
Yeah.
Right? What good is it that
He's a hustler.
what good is it that man gain the world but lose their soul? To sell it for $1 suggests that it's even cheaper than priceless. And your soul's priceless, right?
We're moving on now to our Idaho poet.
Okay.
Have you heard of Ezra Pound?
That name sounds familiar.
He's pretty famous. He was born in Haley, Idaho. And he was a big fan of T.S. Eliot, The Wasteland. We read that earlier.
Oh yeah.
He was a bit of a controversial figure. He was a collaborator, so to speak, in fascist Italy. He was,
Okay.
yeah. This is called To Whistler, American. This is probably my favorite, Ezra Pound.
Give it a good score?
No, not necessarily. He's not my favorite poet.
Oh, okay.
But by him, this is probably my favorite. He wrote in series, but this was a standalone.
Okay.
You also are first grade, had tried always, tested and pried and worked in many fashions, and this much gives me heart to play the game. Here is a part that's slight and part gone wrong, and much of little moment, and some few perfect as Durer. In the studio, and these 2 portraits if I had my choice, and then these sketches in the mood of Greece. You had your searches, your uncertainties, and this is good to know, for us I mean, who bear the brunt of our Amerika and try to wrench her impulse into art. You were not always sure, not always set, to hiding night or tuning symphonies. Had not one style from birth, but tried and pried, and stretched and tampered with the media. You and Abe Lincoln from that mass of dolts show us there's chance at least of winning through.
I like that.
Me too.
Give that an 8. I like the comparison to Lincoln.
Yeah, I like you who bear the brunt of our Amerika and try to wrench her impulse into art.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
You who wrench her impulse into art. Okay, I haven't updated you guys in a while because there's been a lot going on. But I've got my phone flashlight going on right here. I think the last time I saw you, we were in Idaho. And we got to Reno, Nevada, and we met up with one of my dad's old classmates from the Naval Academy and his wife at their like country club adjacent to their home. And it starts like pouring rain, lightning, storming, and they're like, yeah, we only get like 5 inches of rain a year, so this is pretty crazy. And then the power goes out in the restaurant, and we already had gotten our food, but they had to like manually like check us out and stuff. And we got back to the hotel, and there's no power in the hotel, so we had to get upstairs and go to the room. There's still no power, so we were just straight up vibing. My dad's over there doing his thing on his whatever he's doing, and yeah, that's what's going on. So I was gonna I genuinely, no one's gonna believe me, but I actually was thinking about streaming tonight, and of course the power was out the night I was gonna stream. So yeah, just girly things. Our road trip is coming to an end, and it's really sad. And I'm also really tired, so good night for now. It's our last hotel breakfast on our trip.
Mostly healthy. Passion piece.
Yeah. We got some fruit, some eggies. It's our last day of our cross-country road trip. We're in Nevada. Reno. Sad. And I have one more verse of poetry for my dad to rate on a scale of 1 to 10. And this one is by a man by the name of Hakeem Carter. His moniker is Baby Keem. And this is my favorite rapper. So you have to give it a chance.
Okay.
Okay?
I will give it a chance.
Baby Keem is Kendrick Lamar's cousin, I believe. And was, I think, born in California. But he was raised by his grandmother in Nevada.
Okay.
So that's why I'm including him. This is from a song of his called 16, about adjusting to life and relationships when he became famous. And I know that there's some vernacular language in it, but that you gotta.
You may have to translate.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. You gotta take it in stride. It's the language of the verse, you know?
Okay.
Born into status. Tell nobody that you never had it. Don't tell nobody that you was abandoned. I'm the only one that know about your tragedy. I can't feel sorry when you lost random. I can't feel sorry you're a lost ransom. Drown yourself in expensive fabrics. I think you picked up a lot of bad habits. Just appreciate yourself. You can be honest.
I'll give it a solid 7.5.
7.5. Okay.
Yeah. It's a good personal encouragement. All right, Nevada. We're done with you.
Yeah, we are done. You're very warm and your weather is quite unpredictable.
Yeah, you guys rained on us.
They're trying to fix the lightning struck a pole.
You think it's this one?
Maybe this one right here.
See how it should have a transformer on it?
Yeah.
It's like it's gone.
And they're trying to fix it. So my dad is like, we need to stop here and get this taco. It's a fried shell. It's your song.
Should I sing it?
Yeah.
What? I can't hear it then.
Darling,
So you go someday. We're meant to be. What makes these famous is they put the Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, it's dusted in Parmesan and fried.
Very good for you.
That's pretty good.
It's the best, man. Jim Boyd.